Hey, wow. Okay, great. Welcome back. This is Mark again. I'm really proud that you're sticking with the process and collecting just more information. So far we've talked about mindset. You've learned about some of the different disciplines within real estate investing that you can take advantage of. Now we're going to get into kind of one of the other currencies, which is education. You heard me speak about that. I want you to understand and really get the concept of investing in yourself, and particularly as it relates to knowledge. An investment in yourself will forever produce the greatest rate of return because that knowledge is something that goes into your mind. It's yours, it stays there. And as long as you leverage it, take action, and create results, it will produce forever greater and greater and greater returns on the original investment that you made. So, what we've done so proudly is partner with a provider of real estate education called Renatus. Renatus, that's their business, is not just creating great content, but delivering it in one of the most unique ways that I've ever seen. And really, through this corona crisis, their forethought in the delivery system has really proven to put them ahead of the game of so many other people in this space because their content hasn't gone away. It hasn't been affected. There hasn't been an interruption. It's just been there. Okay. So Renatus is a real estate education provider. One of their core competencies and curriculums is called Profits. It's all about entrepreneurship. Now, I said earlier, as it relates to mindset, the space between your ears is that most critical component and the thing that most often gets in your way and will disrail your pursuits as it relates to creating your own business and being successful independently or as a real estate investor. And so this curriculum is just amazing. Look at the different categories. You've got drive sales, business automation. It's 2020. Let's get with the times. Drive communication, drive sales. That's Woody Woodward. That's his personality profiling, helps you understand people and how to communicate with them, how to sell to them, how to communicate with them, etc. Christian George goes into velocity banking, which again is a leveraging of money and credit and the whole system that we currently have to live under. But how do we utilize it? Woody again with personal development on drive. Then you got Mark Kohler, a CPA and attorney focused on real estate, but helping business owners get started up, structured correctly for the most efficient, effective experience that they can have. Then you got Ron Williams, and this is the foundation of everything. Ron is a bodybuilding champion, Mr. Universe of the natural bodybuilding space. And the things that Ron overcame in life, they will humble you and they will blow you away. And he, of all people, is probably one of the best, consequently, to teach you how to, train you how to, help you to overcome what's going on, those voices in your head that are going to attempt to sabotage, those beliefs in your head that are going to attempt to sabotage your moving forward, growing, and succeeding. Then Troy Dunn on media mastery. You could look Troy Dunn up. You could look Ron up too, but Troy Dunn is really a media mogul and has mastered leveraging media on Oprah, on all sorts of different shows like that. Look him up. You'll see what he's done. And now he's got a cause that's just reuniting fans. I mean, it's just amazing what this man has done. But he's going to teach you how to leverage media. And then finally, Rob Sperry is going to talk about leveraging social media. So this is the Profits curriculum. Again, it's foundational for an entrepreneur. And as a real estate investor, you're an entrepreneur. If you're going to build a scalable and saleable business, this is a great foundation to begin with. Moving forward, Renatus has a vault of over 350 hours of real estate dedicated, focused curriculum. Again, it's online. It's available to you 24/7. And here's one of the key things. It's taught by practitioners. So the people teaching the various subjects are actually executing the strategies themselves successfully. Okay. And there is a way to gain lifetime access to all the existing content and any new content that they come out with. Laws change, trends change. So you want to be up to date on those things. And Renatus's packages allow you to do that. Look at the curriculum from advanced velocity banking, which you heard of in the profits courses, buy and hold, contract for deed, commercial real estate, financial strategies, fix and flips, foreclosures, development, leases, multifamily. I mean, it's just amazing. Rehabbing, short sales, title escrow, understanding how the closing goes on. Wealthy. I mean, this is 46 plus full days of real estate education in just about every class that you can imagine. Talk about leveraging knowledge as a currency and a resource. Again, my dad raised me with this belief. If you think the cost of education is expensive, and you're going to have to invest in yourself to get access to this education, try going forward and overcoming the losses a lack of education will produce. You know, here's a guy we've all heard of, Benjamin Franklin. He put it this way: if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Okay. And you don't want to get into real estate and not have a foundation of knowledge to leverage. Okay. And if you're going to treat this like a hobby, it will return, it will pay you. Like hobbies cost you money, they don't make you money. So treat it like a business and really focus on getting that foundation of education. Another unique benefit that Renatus has put together is something called Renatus iOS. It's the easiest way to flip houses and to manage the entire process. It will provide you a 6-step streamlined system to investing in real estate through the Renatus iOS system. Step 1, generating leads. 2, analyzing the deal. 3, making offers. 4, funding the deal and managing that. Again, this is about managing the process. Step 5 is rehabbing the property, managing the rehab scope of work, et cetera. And then finally selling the property, working with realtors, making sure that they're giving you the right ARVs and information, marketing the property correctly, and then managing the process. Okay, so that's Renatus iOS. Again, a tool that you can gain access to through the Renatus relationship that you have. Now, here's the key, the coolest thing for us. We looked at Renatus. We wanted to gain the currency that the education provided and leverage that. But we also learned that Renatus, who doesn't spend, you may not have heard of Renatus. You're not going to see their marketing. You're not going to see their commercials. They don't spend money that way. They spend money instead on paying people to introduce more people to them. So it became a profit center. Again, money's a currency. So with Renatus, I can get knowledge as a currency and I can get money as a currency. And oh, by the way, they're nationwide. I can get relationships as a currency. So Renatus will pay you to introduce people, somebody that you may bring onto your team. Growing your team is going to be critical. You want your team to have a good foundation in education as well. So Renatus will pay you to make introductions and referrals to them of folks that need the same education that you've participated in. So really a very unique situation, and one that you can capitalize on. Now, here's the thing. The industry today that Renatus is in, you've seen it. You've seen the commercials. You've seen the gurus, the late night, early morning, inviting you to a 3-hour boot camp. But that's what the business is centered on. They're centered on boot camps, which will vary from a few hours to a few days. Now, my question is, can you learn a language? Can you learn Spanish in 3 days? Now, if you can't learn a language effectively to communicate effectively in 3 days, you probably can't learn how to invest in real estate or create a new business or career in 3 days. Boot camps are done by traveling teams. They will fly in from wherever, congregate in a city. They'll be there for 3 days, and then they all leave. It's kind of a hit and run or a one-night stand mentality. If there's coaching related to the program, and many of them have it, it's supported out of call centers. I mean, you're calling in an 800 number sometimes, and they're coaching hundreds, if not thousands of people, not circumstantially. It's not very specific. It's broad and general. But there's millions spent, like I said, the commercials each and every year to attract people to these meetings and share the information and sell the program. And we felt all of this entire scenario around this industry, we felt it decreased, and I think the statistics speak to themselves. It decreases the odds of your success. I'm talking to you, you that have now gone through the first 3 stages of collecting information about what we're doing here locally. It decreases your odds of success. And we wanted to do something about that. So we got involved, and we've partnered with Renatus. We've created this entire infrastructure. We're involved to help you increase your odds of success, and it's real fundamental. We do it the same way you learned to ride a bike. And you didn't learn to ride a bike, if you even could, in a 3-day or a 3-hour seminar. You learned to ride a bike by getting on the bike, putting your feet on the pedals, and taking action. Now, you may have had somebody running alongside of you to make sure you didn't fall over. You may have had training wheels to make sure you were stable. That's how we want you to look at us. We're the training wheels. We're going to hold you steady while you learn to do the business. And as you get better and better at it, we'll eventually stop running alongside of you. And we'll just watch you pedal away and enjoy the success that your action has created for you in your real estate career. So that's our education partner. And again, you're going to get into the most exciting part of actually now working with us as you move forward into the next stages. Enjoy.